Very quickly, it was totally quiet. I swam around a bit, diving and surfacing. The exercise felt good, but I was drained. Holding class is exhausting. I wondered if all teachers everywhere felt like this after class. I swam to the center of the pool and assumed the snow angel position until I felt refreshed and rejuvenated enough to get out. I'm going to do it. I know I can do it. People are in there, hoping and trying to get out. I'm going to do it. I should tell Frank. I ran over to the park and plopped down on a bench next to Frank. Hey there, long time no see. How's your new place? It's great. Everything is great. I've been thinking, and I've decided to go into the woods and be a beacon, I blurted. Frank shot up off the bench and opened his mouth as if to shout, shut it, opened it again, frowned, and sat back down, crossing his arms over his chest. He frowned at me, but didn't say anything, just huffed like an old steamer. I waited a bit, but quickly regretted my telling him. I didn't realize how much charge I had about those woods, said Frank. I think there must be a lot of emotion still stuck in me. I really thought I had worked out all of my forest fears. For a moment there, I was absolutely terrified for you and enraged at the same time. I turned to him and gave him a long hug. I'm scared too, but not terrified. My light has really grown since I've arrived, and I know I need to put it to good use. When I look at the woods, I don't see darkness. I see people struggling to find a way out. Frank, there are a lot of people in there, desperate to leave, but can't find the light. He smoothed his hair and leaned back on the bench, tapping his foot wildly. I certainly know what that's like. I don't know how you do it. Do what? Find compassion beyond your own safety. Actually, I guess I do know how that's done. It's just that it's the last place I'd think of going. Still running his hand through his hair, Frank got up to pace a bit. Soon he let out a soft chuckle and turned to face me. You're not afraid? I smiled more to myself than Frank. I have been afraid, Frank. I've lived my whole life in fear and anxiety. The hours I've spent wondering about other people's thoughts and opinions of me, afraid to step one toe out of line, afraid of the wrath of authority, or basically just afraid to be me. Fear has been a constant companion throughout my whole life. One day, I just said enough was enough, and I found someone who could help me be myself. What did you do? Frank looked concerned. I signed up for an expensive but effective program designed to help me walk through my fears and experience the luscious green grass on the other side of it all. I cleared a lot of my conditioning by facing my fears. I did it over and over again until fear became a tool instead of a hindrance. That sounds like it took a lot of courage, Frank said kindly. Looking back, I'd say it was more commitment than courage. Frank sat down to think. I patted his back in a comforting manner. Frank, it's everyone's stories and emotions about being caught in the dark that are providing the fear. don't you have any compassion for those people stuck in there? I pointed toward the forest, but quickly realized the boundary I'd crossed. I ran my hands down my legs, smoothing the wrinkles in my robe. There's something else I need to tell you, Frank. He turned away. Oh, really? What's that? I've received a calling, or an announcement, or something. I'm not sure what to call it exactly, but this spirit group gave me a job, my first ever. When I heard them, Frank, I figured that it was finally time to let go of the last bits of fear and try harder to be a beacon in the world. You know, try to get back to the garden. My voice trailed off, thinking of the booming words that had invaded my quiet morning meditation. Frank busted out in laughter. It wasn't the reaction I thought I'd receive, but Frank's laugh was so catchy, I couldn't help joining him. The garden? He was laughing again. The garden? He attempted to speak. I frowned and sat up straight to look at Frank's aura. The red was all gone and he was back to purple. Finally, he did speak. That's it. I've decided I'm going in with you. What? You don't have to. I wasn't asking. He cut me off. I know you weren't, but the garden, that's what I seem to need to get past my fears. I've heard of spiritual calls. It's a beautiful thing that's happened to you. So I'm going. Besides, I think I need to watch how you work energy. I know you have something important to teach me, or something I need to learn. That just didn't come out right. Do you mind my coming along? I popped off the bench, jumping around. Do I mind? It was my turn to laugh at the absurdity of it all. Frank threw back his arms in a casual way and rested them on the empty bench top. So it's okay with you? He got off the bench and hugged me. I was so relieved to have a companion. The only worry came from the prophecy I heard. Prepare to be alone. It's settled then. Let's take a walk. I think he laughed all the way back to the inn of the newcomers. Frank grabbed my hand. Listen, we'll need some food in case we're lost in there. The energy of Fair City replenishes us, but there's no replenishing in the woods, and we'll need some water too. I stared deep into Frank's eyes, looking for dilation. He was very serious, but all signs of fear were gone. Okay, I think there's travel food in our rooms. I'll gather some food and water and meet you back here in a few minutes. Oh, and Frank? Yes? Let's wear our robes so we have no doubt that we're returning soon. I want us to be positive. That sounds good to me. See you in a minute.